Hi everybody, my name is Becca and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my June book haul. All my June videos are going up super late, so this is fun. I still haven't even touched my June wrap-up video yet. Oh man, that's gonna be a hell of a video to make, but we're here with my book haul, which is gonna be quite easier. I only have 7 books. Two I bought online, 4 I went out to Half Price Books and got, and 1 I was sent from an author. So that's gonna be good. Let's talk about the one I was sent. I was sent Buried Hearts by C.E. Johnson. Me and my best friend met Carrie at the Mr. event, the E.L. James Mr. book signing, and she was right behind us, and we got to talking, and she told us she was an author, and she offered to send each of us one of her books, and I chose Buried Hearts. I'm really excited to read this. This is the 3rd in the series though, so I think I am, because you know me, I'm a stickler for reading books in the series, so I think I am going to read the first 2. They're on Kindle Unlimited, so I shouldn't have too much of a problem, but I was like, I want this cover. I love this cover, and I believe all the books are going to be looking a little bit like this. They're going to be redesigned, and I think they're going to look like this, or at least similar to this. I believe that's what she said, because all of the covers are different designs, and I hate that so much. So I said I wanted this one because it was the most similar to her new redesign. It says, our love was unstoppable, our bond unbreakable, until it wasn't. An impossible choice had to be made. Lies were told, hearts were broken. Though the years have passed, Jolene Barrington still looks just as beautiful as the day I met her. Except the golden hue that once shined in her eyes is tarnished. She's in trouble, and she needs me to be the same man I was before. But that's impossible. That man's heart is no longer in his chest, it's buried 6 feet under. It's an adult romance, and I'm living for it, so, I don't have it. She sent swag with it. She sent a door handle thing that says, shh, I'm reading, which I freaking love. It's on my door. I do have the pen. She sent, a pen that just has, her name, romance author, and, her website, and she sent bookmarks, which, of course, my book is over there. I'm actually using the bookmarks. She also sent magnets and things, and for the life of me, I think I put them away. They're probably over on my bookshelf, but of course, I don't have them with me right now. I'm so unprepared. Alright, but yeah, that was the book she sent to me, and if you're watching this, Carrie, thank you so much. I very much appreciate it, and I can't wait to read it. Alrighty. Next 2 are the 2 books that I bought online. I've actually read both of these. I read them both in June because I freaking wanted to so bad. First up is Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey. This is my first Tessa Bailey book, and I have to say, I'm obsessed now. I think I read 1 more in June of Tessa Bailey's works, and I'm in love. This was amazing. You'll hear more about that in my June wrap-up when I ever get to filming that. But this is about Georgie, who is a professional clown, and her brother's best friend Travis was a baseball player, and until he got injured, and now he's moved back home, and he's having trouble adjusting back, you know, like, he just went through a really traumatic thing, and he had to leave his work and, you know, the one thing he really loved the most. And him and Georgie become really good friends until, like, it's something more, but she's his best friend's sister. So, yeah. It's an adult romance. It's very... You wouldn't think, looking at this, that this is really steamy, but it is. Oh, man. Tessa Bailey is perfect with the steamy books, and then not having those cheesy covers that, you know, you don't want to bring out in public, but you do anyway, because, you know, how can you not read? And if you're, you know, if you want to read out in public, screw it. I'm reading Dark Lover at the moment, and I'm bringing it in public. And I don't care, because I really, really want to read it. And some of my reading is out in public. Alright, and the other one I bought was The Friendzone by Abby Jimenez. This one is about a woman who has issues with her uterus. When she gets her time in the month, it is extremely, extremely awful. Which, oh man, don't even want to go near. Okay, so we follow Kristen, who, her best friend is getting married to, this guy, and, okay, back up. Alright, let's try this again. We follow Kristen, and she ends up getting into a car accident at the very start of this with Josh. I believe that's his name. Yeah. She slams on the brakes. Josh hits her. Yeah. Kristen, her best friend, is about to get married, and she finds out that Josh is the best friend of the groom. So Josh is the best man, she's going to be maid of honor, and they have to, like, really get along, even though, like, it starts out where they want to get along, but they also want to give each other shit. And then it turns into, like, this really amazing friendship, but then it's also the fact that Kristen has issues with her uterus, and she's about to have a hysterectomy after the wedding. And Josh wants a big family, and so Kristen is like, I can't be with you because I'm not going to be able to give you that big family that you really want. So yeah, I'll talk more about this in my wrap-up, but I really enjoyed it as well. Okay. Now we have the books from Half Price Books. I got 4. I unhauled a bunch of books. You already saw my unhaul. I just unhauled all of those books, and I was able to get 4 books with all of that. So first up, I got First and Then by Emma Mills. This is Emma Mills' first novel. I've never read it. I read Foolish Hearts and This Adventure Ends by Emma Mills, and I absolutely love both of those books. So I'm hoping that First and Then is going to be even better. And it just says Pride and Prejudice meets Friday Night Lights in this contemporary novel about falling in love. That's all I want to know. I want to know nothing else about this. I can't wait to read this. And then we have the Buffy the Vampire Slayer comic. This is a reimagining of Buffy the Vampire Slayer set in 2019. Okay? So, like, Buffy the Vampire Slayer was set in 1997, but the reimagining is set in, in present day, in modern time. Because then you can see Buffy with a cell phone and a stake, because, she's a fucking badass. And I love her to death. And it's canon. Guys, it's freaking canon. Which is amazing, because it's created by Joss. But it's also done by Jordi Belair, Dan Mora, and Raul Angulo. I think is how you say it. And the art is fine. All of the characters look like they're actors from the show, which is amazing. But it is a reimagining, so there is a lot of differences to this. I believe characters are in this, like, characters from, like, later on in the show are now in the beginning. Okay. I do know, because of course I had to flip through just to see where my baby was. Angel's not in it until the end. He should be in the beginning. I love him. I love him so much. But, yeah, spoiler alert, Angel's in the end. I don't care. I love Angel. I had to know where he was, so I just wanted to flip through it. But yeah. I absolutely love the art style. And, I mean, there's Juliet Landau and Sarah Michelle Gellar, which is Drusilla and Buffy. Buffy Vampire Slayer is my favorite show. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. I think I have in, like, multiple videos. Buffy Vampire Slayer and Angel are, like, my 2 favorite shows of all time. Okay? Like, I have other favorite shows. I love TV so much. But Buffy Vampire Slayer and Angel were the 2 shows that, like, really got me into TV and just spoke to me. I did. So, I love this to death. I can't wait to read this. I will be reading this soon. And then we have Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. All I know about this is that there's magic, sorcerers, there's a familiar, I believe, type thing that, a demonic pet that turns into a cat, something like that. Also, there's a magical library. That's all I need to know. That's it. I can't wait to read this. I've heard fantastic things about this. Nothing but fantastic things about this. The only thing is that it's by Margaret Rogerson, and I read An Enchantment of Ravens by her last year and did not like it whatsoever. So I have very mixed feeling. Like, I'm apprehensive, but also like really, really hoping I'm loving it. Like, I'm going to love it because I better freaking love this. Like, I love this cover so much. The cover's gorgeous. The premise is amazing. And it's got amazing reviews, so it better be fantastic. Or I am going to scream. I mean, look at that back cover. The back cover's oh my god, I love this so much. Like, if I don't like this, I'm gonna scream. Because I don't want to take it off my shelves. It's beautiful. Like, seriously. But also, like, I better like it. It's also blurbed by Stephanie Garber, Catherine Arden, Julie C. Down, and Jessica Cluess, which I've read from all of them, and I enjoy all of them. Like, Stephanie Garber's series and Catherine Arden's series are a couple of my favorite book series, and Jessica Cluess, that's a Poison So Dark, So Dark and Lonely. No. Why am I thinking of Curse of Dark and Lonely? A Poison... Poison Bright and Burnt. I don't know this freaking thing. I think it's that one. Right? I think it's that one. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about because I'm an idiot. But I have a couple books over there. A Sorrow So Dark. Oh, A Shadow Bright and Burning. Right? And A Poison Dark and Drowning. Are those the book cover names? Or the book names? I have no idea. Okay. Moving on. Yeah. I'm hoping I'm going to love this. So much. And then the last book that I got from Half Price Books, and last book for this haul, is, of course, Ghosts of the Shadow Market by Cassandra Clare, Kelly Link, Robin Wasserman, Sarah Reese Brennan, and Maureen Johnson. This is the newest anthology. I read 8 of the novellas when it came out as ebooks. And, I mean, I loved 1 so much. I loved 1 very hard. And the other ones were fine. Like, I really enjoyed all of them pretty much. Some of them were just okay. But what this anthology did that the other Shadowhunter anthologies haven't done is when it was released in print copy, it released 2 new novellas that are only in the print copy. So that is Forever Fallen and The Lost World. They're set after Queen of Air and Darkness. Though, I will say, I did read The Lost World, and I was very confused for, like, 20% of it. Because I was just like, where is this taking place? But no, it is taking place after Queen of Air and Darkness. I just, for some reason, seemed like... While I was reading, it seemed like in the middle of Queen of Air and Darkness, but no, it is set after. Yeah. Once, like, I got into it a little bit more, I could tell it was set after. I haven't read the last one, Forever Fallen, yet, but I really want to. I'm going to probably just read it tonight. It's only like 50 pages. So, yeah. I had to read The Land I Lost again, which is the Alec novella set in Buenos Aires. And, I mean, it's my favorite. That's the one I love the most, the hardest. It's perfect. It's Alec and Magnus, Jem and Tessa, and it's just, yes. Yes. And, what's my girl's name? Lily? Yeah, Lily Chen. Love her so much. I'm rereading the series just to see my favorite characters again. But I've only read City of Bones, which didn't give me shit. But yeah, I can't wait to read the last novella of this and finish this up, and yeah, it's gonna be great. Okay, so that is it for me today, guys. Wow, there's only 7 books and it took me 15 minutes to talk. I have an issue. So yeah, that's it for my book haul today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again with another video. Bye! Happy reading!